Alrighty then, here we are on my system. This is a Windows Server 2012 R2 system named DB1 on which I've installed Oracle 11G and also 12C. 11G has the database, the SID is ORCL. 12C I've just installed the instance, but I've not done anything in terms of databases. And if we navigate in our File Explorer into Oracle Home, specifically the Oracle Home for the 12C database, under RDBMS admin, there's our pre-upgrade.sql script. I'm actually going to make sure that I right-click and copy this path to my keyboard. I've, as you can see here, logged into SQL Plus as the sysdba, sys user, and the connected to tells us that we have made a connection to our 11G system. To run a SQL script, we use the @ sign, and now I'll do a paste, finish the name of the script, and let's run the pre-upgrade script. When the script runs, you'll see that it separates into portions here. It first has some metadata that reminds us of the location of the pre-upgrade log, and also fix-up scripts. It looks like it's created or will create pre- and potentially even post-upgrade fix-up scripts, and it gives you the name of those SQL files and their locations here too. Then, of course, the real centerpiece of this are the results of the run. And it looks like I have some problems here. Oracle makes no bones about the fact that this is going to require action on my part as a DBA, and that the condition actually is an error condition. So my next task, that I won't spare you in this movie, would be to hit the web, call up my friends, phone a friend. If I had an Oracle support contract, I could ask Oracle directly on what does this mean, unsupported version. Probably what's happening is that my version of 11G that I've installed isn't at the proper patch level to support a direct in place upgrade. But we'll need to dig further to learn more about that. In the meantime, let me come over to the start screen. Now on my Windows system, I've gone over to the start screen and started typing. That's how you can search, by the way. And you run into a potential confusion here. You see we have two instances of the Upgrade Assistant. Remember that on this system I have an 11G and a 12C instance. You get the DB UA in both. So we'll want to make sure that we're starting the proper version. I'll just choose the top one and hope for the best. Nope, it looks like this was the incorrect one. You see it says that this will step us through upgrading our database to 11G release 2. That's not what we want. So we'll exit this guy, type Upgrade Assistant, and this time let me select the second instance. Of course, if we go to the correct Oracle Home bin folder, we could definitely run the correct tool that way. That's another story for another time. Here we go. We know immediately that this is the correct database upgrade assistant because we see the 12C branding. The first page here, we're asked what kind of operation do we want to perform? Are we upgrading an Oracle database, or are we moving a database from a different 12.1 home? No, that's not true. We want to upgrade. So let's select that guy and click Next. Takes a little while to get to the next page here, Select Database, because of course we have a lot of scanning going on. In this case, the Upgrade Assistant found the source Oracle Home. Now, you could have multiple instances and multiple Oracle Homes here. That's why this is a drop-down. I just have my 1.11.2.0 DB1 Oracle Home, and of course the tool assumes that my target Oracle Home will be my 12C one, which is correct. There is my database selected. Its status is up. It's a single instance. It's not rack. That would be another complexity, wouldn't it? Note that we have to supply the password for the OS user who owns that database, which I'll do, and we'll click Next.